to pack on a budget when you are flying with cheap airlines and you really don't have much space, yet you are going on holidays and don't want to spend more money on the extra bags, cabin bags. So I just came back from Marrakech yesterday, and this is exactly the type of crazy clothing I'm doing. Like, I'm wrapping myself in layers. So first of all, the scarf was carried on me. No one can forbid you that. Second of all, actually we flew in the morning, so actually I had this linen shirt on me, but it can also be like used as a wrap, as you saw. So yes, one bulky item, linen shirt from Uniqlo, is going on me. Then the cover jacket, whatever you call it, also linen, really needed in a warm country, with hoodie, going on me. And then the t-shirt, of course, and bra and some linen trousers also going on me. And then when I travel, I usually wear 5 fingers. This is the hiking edition. You can wear also hat on you. I didn't really, because what I've done is I bought this very useful clip. You can get them on eBay, Amazon. Basically what you do is you clip your hat onto it, and then it travels with you on the rucksack. No one really minded that at Ryanair, so it was great. In terms of clothing, I will now unpack my bag, showing you that this 40-20 whatever they have in Ryanair, also easyJet, works, because I've checked this on some airlines I flew with lately, which is exactly easyJet, Ryanair, Wizz Air. So yeah, it works. So stay with me and see what I packed. So let's unclip this hat and let's open up my rucksack and see what I took. Solar power power bank. It's the one I bought in eBay. You see it has got 4 solar panels and it worked nicely. Especially when the phones were dying, when there had been like some more of battery, it didn't work that quickly. The charging set, so the adapter with yet another adapter from UK to Europe or Africa in that case. iPhone cables, USB-C. Then I was kind enough to take some of my husband's shoes. So for me, I had flip-flops for the swimming pool area. So yes, I had flip-flops, and then my husband had his sandals from Eco, and his slippers type of shoes as well for the swimming pool area. So as you can see, this is already a lot. I really loved this dress. It served me most of the days in Marrakech, and now I will tell you why I adore it. Not only because of the color, which lately becomes my favorite color, but actually it's coming from a new look. I got it lately. Sadly it's viscose, which is not my favorite material, but I compromised. I really like this part because it's so creased or folded or whatever. There are some, you know, rubbers, strings, whatever we call it. It allowed me to wear it without the bra, and then with the shawl, scarf, it was really nicely complemented because it's also pink, and so was my pink shirt. It also goes nicely with this green linen jacket. So yeah, that dress saved me a few days really. Literally, I spent in it like 3 or 4 days, because in Marrakech or in Morocco, when it's really hot, like now after season, it's really hot, so things dry very quickly. Some of my cosmetics, mine and my husband, we take the bare minimum. I don't really do much makeup in hot weather, so it's deodorant, some SPF creams. I discovered new brand, which is Badger. I highly recommend it. Previously I was Sunstripe fan, but I find it more sticky, whereas Badger is also sticky but doesn't leave as much of white film as this 50 sunscreen protector from Sunstripe. Anyway, both brands great, both using minerals like zinc oxide, so no chemicals. For face, I really don't like the stickiness, so I used this cream. It's Q&A factor 50 SPF. I really liked that because it was light. So yeah, and then the toothpaste, you know, the obvious, some small creams. And then when we dig further, my sandals, which I had a nice bag for. So Merrell sandals, really comfortable for walking in the heat, or generally speaking. So as you saw, I had 3 pairs of shoes on me. 5 fingers, flip-flops for swimming pool or toilets, bathrooms, and then sandals for just everyday walking. And then when we dig further, I took bikini. So I opted for bikini because it takes less space. As you can see, I can put my knickers in the bra. Yeah, bikini just one, because again it dries quickly, and yeah, this was not the type of holidays you spend all the time in the swimming pool area. Then I took another bag in which I had spare bra, although again I was able to wash my main bra, it's the same. Some top tank in mink color, and the same in white. Actually, I'd never worn this one, and in this mink one I slept because again I took too many of them, and in the end I was wearing the dress. Then I got some presents from our driver, and then I took also some other pair of trousers, sorry, that was serving me at Sahara because they are my old trousers. So again, I didn't want to use the nice one for that camel ride. And I took another shirt, which again for Sahara I took 3 shirts, so I was actually coming back in this white sleeveless top. And I also had 2 shirts on the day 1 and day 2 when I anticipated more sun. So on the day 1 on our journey to Sahara, I had this shirt. I really wanted to take shirt with sleeves because it protected me from sun, of course. And that was on my Sahara day trip another shirt. So on the Sahara trip days, actually I used the most of the clothing because I've changed the shirts and trousers. And for Marrakech city center I also had these shorts. I didn't use them much, probably once with my mink top ahead of using it for sleep. So yeah, this is it. Other than that, I had like 5 pairs of knickers and 1 more spare sockies. I also took this clever bag, so I really like compact things. You see, you can unwrap it, and it's really clever because you can then carry bottles, carry whatever heavy stuff. It's quite sturdy. I got it last year, so it served the purpose. And what else? This is really it. I also took some vitamins and some pills. We've used most of them, so I really like astaxanthin because it's UVA protective. As always, I had my mints, little mints for teeth mineralization, some cleaning wipes, which I haven't used. I had more of them, of course, the other ones I used. In here we had like cleaning small accessories for teeth, so the small brushes, you know, and my old-fashioned cabled earplugs, because I really don't like the Wi-Fi ones. I don't believe they are healthy for us. And yeah, that is really it. What I really liked also to take, and it's very compact and useful, is the soap, which we use for washing face. This is facial soap. I wear it I take it in a bag because, you know, sometimes it's wet, so it makes sense to take it in a plastic bag. Other than that, I also took 1 more bag. Let me show you. This is actually a gift from my sister. She made it for me. So a small bag, which again I had the necessities like mobile phones or another hand sanitizer, and some food or drinks. No one at the airport here in London or then in Marrakech minded that or asked me to take it off. I still had some space in my rucksack, so I would be absolutely fine to put all from this bag into the main rucksack. So yeah, all in all, my top tips are, if you get some clothing or dresses with this creased part, this is really saving you from washing bra, and the material of the dress is amazing for drying. And like I said, like compact cosmetics or like UVA protective lip balms and skin protector creams are a must. As you can see, you can do it without taking the cabin bag. Of course, if you are organized as me, or you don't mind washing or wearing the same dress multiple times after washing, because again it dries quickly. So yeah, this is really it. This is all I took. It's possible. Forgot to mention comb. I usually forget about it. Another tip I have for you is, I usually have a list of things I'm taking. I usually keep it on Google Keep with boxes, so I can tick nicely when I take everything, and I recycle those lists. So I really like to remember that I should not forget to take my comb or hairbrush or, you know, toothpaste, because that happened to me. As much as I am obsessing about cleaning my teeth, sometimes I forget the most obvious items, so that list helps me to recycle. I also call them spring, summer, or whatever, you know, 3-day trip, 7-day trip, so it's easier. So yeah, it's totally possible to fly on a budget with small rucksack and not being actually pulled by Ryanair staff on the side to pay more. Few extra gadgets make it really easy to take those things with you and have a really good time and enjoy the stay somewhere for cheaper. It's super easy when it's a hot country, because you can take less clothes, you can wash them, you can reuse them. It's a bit harder when it's a country where it's winter and it's cooler, especially when you take bulkier shoes like proper hiking shoes, boots, what have you. But yeah, it's possible. I always fly in this rucksack, really always. Try not to put it actually totally full, so I can squeeze this bottom part, you know, because this small basket at Ryanair or Wizz Air or easyJet, they are quite small. So yeah, in order not to squeeze too much of the items, you have to push it, but it is possible, especially when you don't fill the rucksack so much. So